Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sorry the lighting is less than ideal right now. It is a little bit after 6:30. I just got home for the day and wanted to kick off another work week in my life video. If anybody is new to my channel, my name is Amy. I am 24, living in Washington, DC, full-time graphic designer for a commercial real estate agency, and I make a ton of videos about my everyday lifestyle, balancing a 9 to 5, and just navigating the post-grad world. So if you want to stick around and subscribe, I would love that. But I know the lighting is getting worse by the second, so I'm going to show you guys my outfit really quick and then change and settle in for the night. But I feel like this is a really good typical outfit of what I wear. So these mini hoops are from H&M, blazer is also from H&M, bodysuit is from TJ Maxx, and then I just have on my black dress pants from Express. If you watch my videos, I feel like I wear this outfit all the time. And then I have on some heels from Target because I had a meeting on the way home and needed to be a little bit more formal for that. So that is today's outfit of the day. Like I said, about to change outfits and get comfy for the night, make dinner, and yeah, that's the plan. It is now a little bit after 8 p.m. I just finished up a couple of quick things for work and got changed, but I'm about to make dinner and wanted to introduce this week's sponsor, which is HelloFresh. I feel like I don't even need to do a formal introduction to the brand because I talk about it so often in my vlogs. If you've seen any of my other work week in my lives, I have been paying for my own subscription for the last 6 months or so, I want to say. I genuinely love it and use it every single week, so I love working with them on my channel. I'm super excited for their fall menu to launch starting in October. I absolutely love fall. It's my favorite season and love all the food that comes with it. The fresh flavors that come with fall and hearty soups, warm chilies, cold days. I am stoked. HelloFresh offers a ton of recipes each week with a wide variety, so you're never gonna feel like you're eating the same meals, or if you're like me and you tend to get stuck in a rut, this is a really great way to break out of it. They're also super flexible if you're vegetarian or have dietary restrictions. If you need meals for 2 people, for 4 people, they definitely have a box that will work for you or you and your family. I feel like I'm always talking about how busy I am and how overwhelmed I am with my everyday life, and honestly, not having to go to the grocery store or think about what's for dinner is huge for me. HelloFresh is also sustainable. Having pre-measured ingredients really cuts back on food waste, and a majority of the box is recyclable. The meals that I picked out this week are a pecan crusted chicken, creamy chive chicken, and chicken gyro bowl. Obviously, you don't have to choose all chicken recipes. That's just my preference and kind of the way it fell this week. But I think I'm gonna do this chicken gyro bowl. That sounds really good. I love Mediterranean type food. I feel like that's probably my favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook this up really quick and show you guys the final product. So as you guys can see here, I am just chopping everything up and making the meal super easy. This took me less than 30 minutes and was absolutely delicious. So if you're interested in checking out HelloFresh, you can visit hellofresh.com and use code amyrauchy14 for 14 free meals and free shipping. Again, I'll have everything linked in the description box if you want to check it out. It's actually a Wednesday morning now. I didn't end up filming anything yesterday just because it was a super busy day at my 9 to 5 and just needed to like knock out some stuff there. But it's Wednesday morning, like I was saying. I am about to call an Uber and head over to one of our buildings to help set up for an event. It should be pretty easy. I just need to pick up some like breakfast catering on the way in and then make sure the HDMI internet wireless situation is good so we can present something on a screen, but should be relatively easy, fingers crossed. I just confirmed my Uber, but I can already tell it's gonna be a super humid, gross day in DC today just by the way that my hair is already not holding its curl. Like I was saying, a little bit earlier of a start to the day. I'm sure you can tell by my voice and the fact that my face is still puffy, but gonna head over there, help set up the event, and then head over to the office probably around like 10:30 or so, but wanted to kick off today's portion of the vlog. Quickest outfit of the day known to man. Earrings are from H&M, dress is from Express, shoes are from Target. My camera's been having a ton of issues focusing lately, so hopefully this works, but I am back home for the afternoon. It's a little bit before 1. I have a bunch of calls this evening that go from like 2 to 6 p.m., so it just made more sense to come home and take them. I really hope this is focused. My camera's like really struggling. It might be at the end of its life cycle. But I'm home now. I'm about to make a quick lunch and then get settled. Obviously, before I take any calls, I will change back out of this flannel into like a button up or the dress I was wearing, something like that. But for the time being, I'm gonna make some lunch, get settled for the afternoon, probably make another coffee, and then I'll check in with you guys after my calls. I was watching some of these clips back from earlier today and I feel like I sound nervous in this entire vlog. I don't know why. Even in this clip now, I'm like in my head that everything I filmed just sounds like my tone sounds nervous and I don't know why. Anyway, it's been like an hour or two since I last checked in with you guys. I made lunch and then have just been working at my desk. I think I mentioned this earlier, but once I hit 2:30, the rest of my day is essentially just calls. So doing a little bit of prep work for that now. I've been snacking on these Trader Joe's pumpkin spice espresso beans, which I saw on my way out like in the checkout line and snagged them up, and they're delicious. They're really, really good. I am curious about how many milligrams of caffeine are in this. I should look that up. How much? According to this one Google search with zero fact checking, it says that 1 ounce of chocolate covered coffee beans, which that's pretty much what these are, has 227 milligrams of caffeine. So this bag is 2.5 ounces. So, and I'd say I've eaten like roughly half the bag. How much caffeine is in a regular cup of coffee? 95. Okay, so essentially half the bag is equivalent to 2 cups of coffee. Okay, maybe I don't need a matcha. I'm literally talking a mile a minute. Of course I don't need a matcha. So like I was saying, I have a little bit of prep work for these calls, and then I have probably like 6 or 7 emails I just need to knock out because I've been putting them off. We've been busy with so many other things, and I feel like today's like the last day that I can send them without it being rude or like inconveniently late. So I'm gonna prep for those, knock out those calls, change before that, and then send those emails, and I'll check in with you guys after. Basically everything from curb to core is what our guys like to call it, and put together a marketing package. So figured we'd go over some of the marketing today, and we recently submitted it for a NAIOP award and actually won in a few different categories. So gonna run through that. If anybody has any questions, feel free to interrupt me. It is much later on Wednesday night now. I think the last time I vlogged was when I was wrapping up those calls that I had earlier, which went pretty well. Me and my team presented on one of them, and I feel like it was helpful. It's kind of hard to tell when you're presenting, especially over Teams, because I couldn't see my video and then my presentation was taking up the entire screen. So it would have been like easier if I could see people in person and like see their reactions, or if they had questions on something, you know, like, but whatever, I think it went well. And it was nice of them to like ask us to present our work and stuff like that. I feel like that's always a good validation that you're doing something right, so that was good. I have a couple more things I honestly should get done tonight for my 9 to 5, but I'm just tired. Like, I'm just not motivated to do it, and I think everybody's going through a phase of like another round of pandemic burnout right now, and I for sure am, or maybe I'm just tired, I don't know. But I just like do not have the motivation to do anything right now. Like, I have all these really good ideas and I'm excited about them. I just like can't find the willpower to actually complete them. Like, I feel like once I hit a certain point in the day, my productivity is done and I'm just like, all right, that's it for me today. So like frustrated with myself, but also like trying to be forgiving, you know, like that delicate balance or whatever. So I think I'm gonna take the rest of the night just to like hang out, practice some self-care. I need to start looking at some apartment options because my lease is up soon and I think I'm gonna move. I don't know how much I've talked about it on my channel yet or how much I'm gonna share, but I know I need to start looking into options because that's gonna stress me out until I figure out what I'm doing and where I'm going, when I'm going, what's coming with me, like what I'm buying new, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, feeling a little bit frustrated for unknown reasons. It was a really good day, like very productive day. I got a lot done as a whole. I just feel like there's so much coming down the pipeline that it feels like I can't actually get it all done no matter how much work I put in. So I'm like, well, might as well just stop trying, which, you know, isn't the right attitude and obviously not how I'm like actually approaching it, just like how I'm feeling in the moment. So gonna take the night to focus on some other things and just like try to reset my brain a little bit, and then I will check in with you guys in the morning. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. It's, as you guys can see behind me, and I'm sure you can hear, it's raining really hard in DC today. I still am not really in the best mood. I don't know why. I just like, I'm feeling super unmotivated. I don't really want to work from home. I don't want to work in my office. I just did an online order for Zeke's. I'm hoping that that helps boost my mood as well. I feel like anytime I have like a solid drink in the morning, I can just like sit down at my desk and get in the zone. I'm normally okay. So I'm hoping that that kind of like kickstarts my brain and we end up having like a good and productive day. It should be pretty easy today. I don't think I have anything major on my calendar, like a couple of meetings here and there. And then we have a happy hour this afternoon because one of my coworkers is leaving. So I'm gonna go to that for a little bit and then work out later. We have a big day tomorrow. So one step at a time, doing our best to have a good attitude when we don't necessarily feel like it, which I feel like is completely normal. Especially when you've been somewhere for a couple years, like you're just gonna have days where you're super motivated and days where you're not. And trying to be patient with myself and like let myself feel that and not feel guilty for, you know, not being grateful enough or, you know, whatever it is. So hopefully that makes sense. I am about to drive over and get that coffee, but I will check in with you guys when I'm at the office or when I get home, something like that. You know, I will say, I really needed a car wash just because so many birds had shit on my car, and this heavy rain is really helping. Like, my windshield looks great. So that's our first positive affirmation that we're turning the day around. I just grabbed a package from the mailroom. I wanted to do a quick unboxing for you guys. I'm super excited about this. I feel like I haven't ordered clothes in a while, and more specifically shoes, I guess. Do you consider that clothes or accessories? I kind of consider them to be one and the same. I don't know if it's me or everyone, but I feel like I cannot escape these Dolce Vita shoes on Instagram. Like, every blogger, every ad, they're just everywhere for me. Sorry, the AC just kicked on. If you know, you know. But after seeing probably 800 ads and a few vloggers talk about how comfortable they were to walk in, I caved and placed an order. I ended up getting them in a size 8 and an 8.5 because most of the reviews said that they fit true to size, but there were a couple that said that they wish they had gone half a size up, and I have pretty wide feet, so I just wanted to err on the side of caution. And I don't know, I feel like it's harder to order a pair of shoes, and then if you need a size bigger, order the second pair, because then I always question if like the bigger pair actually fits better, if it was just in my head. I don't know if that makes sense, but I ordered the size 8 and 8.5. I'd say I'm a pretty true 8. I'm going to a friend's engagement party on Saturday, and I'm hoping that these will be good for that. I feel like they're pretty cute, like they're trendy. I really like the color. They seem like a decent material. Honestly, I don't know if they're $120 worth. I feel like that's something that we'll find out with time, like how well they hold up and how comfortable they actually are to walk in. I feel like they're cute, and I could also get away with these for work. I know everybody's dress code's a little bit different, but because I work in our marketing department, I feel like as long as the rest of my outfit's like pretty put together, I can get away with open-toed shoes. I know some people are super against it. I definitely wouldn't in like a super business professional setting, but if it's like that cusp of business casual to business professional, I think it's okay. Again, like everybody's company is gonna be different, but I think that these are cute. I don't think I have enough time to try them on with the dress I wanna wear on Saturday before my workout class, but I'm super excited about these. I will probably try them on later tonight and then update you guys on the sizing. Also, I ordered them directly through the brand's website and was able to get $30 off each shoe, which, not that $90 is a good price for shoes by any means, but certainly better than $120. And I feel like if they hold up the way that everybody says they do, and they are actually comfortable to walk in, and I like having straps like this because I feel like I'm not gonna slip or walk out of them, which sometimes with traditional heels I get nervous, just like if my feet get sweaty if I step out the back. Does that make sense? So I'll definitely update you guys tonight on which pair fits better, and then show you guys them with my outfit if it's not too dark. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get some water, take my inhaler, and head out to the gym. As I suspected, it's entirely too dark to show you guys the shoes. Even the lighting in here is super dodgy. It looks like I have a black eye. Anyway, I think I like the 8.5 better than the 8, just because they're slightly wider in the toes. But honestly, lengthwise, they fit very similarly, to the point where I'm like not even sure that there's a real difference between the sizes. I don't know if I love the way that they look on my feet specifically, but I will say they are genuinely some of the comfiest shoes I've ever put on. They're so comfortable. I think I could walk like a mile, 2 miles in them pretty easily, and I definitely would not say that about my other heels. Like, they're comfortable, I can make it through the day, but like at the end of the day my feet hurt, and I don't think that'd be the case with these. So super impressed on that front. Just don't love the way that they look on me personally, but that's like a me issue. I think I'd still recommend the shoe. I'm gonna try them on again tomorrow with like a fresh mindset, maybe FaceTime a friend or two and see what they think. But overall, would say I recommend. I just don't know if they're right for me personally. As far as the rest of the night, it's a little bit after 10 o'clock. I think I'm gonna edit this week's video for a little bit and then just go to bed. I feel like this vlog is all over the place and I have no idea if it makes sense or I'm like missing clips here and there. So I kind of want to start editing that and then see what's missing so I can piece it together in time. But that is the update. I will probably just go ahead and check in with you guys in the morning.